Government role in promoting science and technology in Sri Lanka. Technology industry in Sri Lanka. IT industry in Sri Lanka has a rapid growth over the last decades, with high level of IT literacy, with a trained and intelligent workforce. With the latest technology available, the industry offers a wide range of service such as consultancy, system integration, software system design, support services and so on. The major markets serviced by Sri Lanka IT companies are USA, UK, Singapore, Netherlands, and the Philippines. Government plays different roles in promoting science, technology and society in Sri Lanka. We have considered government involvement in following areas in this video. Initiating government institutions related to science and technology. Enforcing Parliament Acts on science and technology. Budget allocations for the science and technological sector. Measures taken to educate the people about science and technology. There are several institutions related with science and technology in Sri Lanka. Following's a few institutions we have to know as they play a major role in technological industry. 1. Information and Communication Technology Agency of Sri Lanka, ICTA. 2. Ministry of Science, Technology, and Training. 3. Department of Technical Education and Training. 4. Telecommunication and Regulatory Commission. 1. Information and Communication Technology Agency of Sri Lanka, ICTA. Information and Communication Technology Agency, ICTA, of Sri Lanka is the apex ICT institution of the government. In terms of the Information and Communication Technology Act No. 27 of 2003. ICTA is a wholly owned institution by the government of Sri Lanka, which was formulated and operationalized to implement the Sri Lanka Development Project funded by the World Bank from 2004 to 2011. Through the Sri Lanka Development Project. 2. Ministry of Science, Technology, and Training. The Ministry of Science, Technology and Research plays a significant role in contribution of national development goals, especially by being able to guide public research institutes to engage in demand-driven research, research commercialization, promoting inventions and innovations, facilitating standards and certification etc. In order to perform this task, the ministry continued to accord the highest priority to create a link between research, research funding and development priorities. Objectives of the ministry: standards and accreditation, technology transfer and commercialization. Adoption of measures to expand demand-driven research, popularization of science, innovation and technologies. 3. Department of Technical Education and Training. Development of Technical Education in Sri Lanka is the first institution for formal technical education in Sri Lanka. Was established in the latter part of the year 1893. The technical school later became the pioneering institution for science education in Sri Lanka. Prior to the establishment of the Ceylon Medical College, chemistry, physics, biology and science for medical students were conducted at Ceylon Technical College. Courses in science for school teachers were also provided, and they too became the pioneers of teaching science in the general education system. 4. Telecommunication and Regulatory Commission. The Telecommunications Regulatory Commission of Sri Lanka, TRCSL, was established under the Sri Lanka Telecommunication Amendment Act No. 27 of 1996 as the National Regulatory Agency for Telecommunications in Sri Lanka. Objectives: to ensure the provision of a reliable and efficient national and international telecommunication services in Sri Lanka. To promote rapid and sustained development of domestic and international telecommunication facilities. To promote research into and development and use of new techniques in telecommunications and related fields. Other than those institutions, government has introduced institutions under Ministry of Science, Technology and Research. Arthur C. Clarke Institute for Modern Technologies. Industrial Technology Institute. National Engineering Research and Development Center. National Institute of Fundamental Studies, National Research Council, National Science Foundation, National Science and Technology Commission, Sri Lanka Inventors Commission, Sri Lanka Standards Institution, Sri Lanka Institute of Nanotechnology, Private, Limited, Slintech. Science and Technology Development Act, No. 11 of 1994. Science and Technology Development Act was introduced to promote the use of science and technology as an integral part of the effort to achieve rapid economic development, and improved quality of life, and to alleviate poverty, and to involve scientists and technologists in the formulation of policy and in decision-making. Under this act, government introduced National Science and Technology Commission, National Science Foundation, Council for Information Technology, Industrial Technology Institute and Arthur C. Clarke Institute. Right to Information Act, No. 12 of 2016. The primary object of this act is to give a right of access to information in the government's possession or under the government's control unless, on balance, it is contrary to the public interest to give the access. Information and Communication Technology Act of 2003. The functions of this act shall be: a. To prepare an action plan in accordance with the National Policy on Information and Communication Technology. b. To coordinate the implementation of the National Policy on Information and Communication Technology and the action plan in both the government sector and the private sector and facilitate the implementation of the same. c. To supervise the implementation of the National Policy on Information and Communication Technology and the action plan and where necessary issue directions from time to time to the implementing agencies. d. To draw up plans identifying the manner in which information and communication technology can be made popular within Sri Lanka. Budget allocation to the science and technological sector. In 2017, the total allocation for the science, technology and innovation has been increased up to Rs. 1,306 million from Rs. 826 million in 2016. Some of them are monetary allocations to the National Science Foundation, NSF, to facilitate research mainly in KDU and other key NCDs in the country. Rs. 100 million. Establishment of a biotechnology innovation park which will provide facilities mainly for companies engaged in the pharmaceutical industry, genomics etc. The government will allocate land and utilities such as electricity and water. Allocation R'(S.100 million. Further strengthen the establishment work of the Center of Excellence in Robotics Applications, CERA. Allocation, Rs. 50 million to this center. How does the government educate the people about science and technology? When we look how the government has taken measures to inculcate science and technology in the education sector, the installation of Mahindra IT centers, introduction of technological advanced level stream and general IT exams take prominence. The Ministry of Science, Technology and Research has also taken steps to continue professional development programs, such as Vidunita. Technical laboratory introduced for schools by government. A large number of village-level schools were to be closed due to lack of facilities. Technical laboratories will be a boon to these schools. These laboratories will be established island-wide under the supervision of the Education Ministry. The technology laboratory consisted of a computer laboratory with 40 computers, language laboratory with 20 computers, mathematical laboratory, science laboratory and then a unit. Government introduced technology stream as a GCE advanced level subject. Government introduced technology stream for 2015 AL, and it make a good chance for every student to apply for technology degree programs offered by universities. They introduced two parts for this. They are Engineering Technology Stream, Biosystem Technology (BST) Stream. Engineering Technology Stream. Under this Engineering Technology Stream, students can follow this degree program. Sri Lankan universities introduced under this degree programs. They are Bachelor of Engineering Technology, University of Sri Jayewardenepura, University of Kelaniya, University of Jaffna, University of Uhuna, University of Sabah Agamuwa, Rajarata University of Sri Lanka. Government introduced General Information Technology (GIT) as advanced level subject for every AL student. The subject General Information Technology (GIT) was included for GCE advanced level examination in 2005. So now students have improved their ICT knowledge compared to 2005. Because of that, as an advanced level subject, students select ICT. Sri Lanka. The government of Sri Lanka developed the Sri Lanka Roadmap with the objective of harnessing ICT towards achieving socio-economic development in the country. The concept of Sri Lanka origins in the private sector. The U.S. Agency for International Development, USAID, on an ICT cluster initiative, CEDA, USAID and the World Bank, which play an increasingly active role in implementing ICT concept. The infrastructure necessary to connect the government, citizens and businesses has been implemented, and significant investments in building human resource skills and capacity within the ICT has been in progress. Objective of Sri Lanka. The overall objective of Sri Lanka, as noted earlier, is to harness and exploit ICTs for achieving broad-based growth across key sectors of the economy and society, in support of the overall development goals of economic growth, equity and peace building. The expected outcomes of Sri Lanka 3 are a more effective, citizen-centered and business-friendly government, empowerment of the rural poor, disadvantaged groups, women, and youth through increased and affordable access to information and communication tools, developed leadership and skills in ICT, employment in the ICT and IT-enabled services (ITS) industry, enhanced competitiveness of user industries and services. Thank you.